I've just got the Warm Grey 6 again. I'm just going to darken it up a little bit underneath here. It's not quite there. That's looking better. Okay, I think that's looking a lot better. Let's put a bit more up here as well. It's just coming over here. And a bit more here. And then I think it's time to get the slice tool out, add in those finer details. Right, the slice tool. So let's start at the top end here. Do a bit more up here. And then we've got coming round here. Clean the blade. Now these do take a bit of time getting used to these slice tools, but you know, it's not hard really. It's just use it like your pencil really. I think it's one of those things, if you don't think about it too much, then it's not too scary. Okay, and then down here we've got the fur coming down over the mouth. My blade's not particularly sharp, but it's still doing its job. And then going up in this direction, just keep referring back to the photo and you can't go wrong really. got a few white whiskers here that are a bit longer, so I'm just going to put them in now, just coming over the mouth area. Okay, I'm just going to put a bit more up here. You might not be able to see, I'm not sure. Okay, that's enough for the slice clue. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, and now I've just sharpened my black up, so I've got a nice, it's not super sharp, but it's good enough. So now I'm going to get these whiskers in. Okay, I'm just going to darken up some of these here. And then it's just a matter of going for it. Okay. These are quite straight. I'll just move my kitchen roll up a bit. Okay. And we've got some little ones coming over. Got the cocoa back. I'm just going to do a bit more on the bottom of his chin. And he's got some longer, lighter ones coming down. Going to bring that round here a little. Okay, and I think next is to just do this little nose. Right, so now we're going to start this little nose. I've got the dark indigo here. I'm going to fill in the nostrils first, and then I'm just going to go over with the black, and that's going to be it for the little nostrils. They're so small, don't need a lot of detail there, so just get the colour in. And don't forget, if you're using the matte both sides drafting film. If you want to darken little areas up like this, you can just go on the other side and just darken them up. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that up here. Okay, and then we can see the other side ever so slightly, so I'm going to put that in as well. Now I'm just going to run it down the central part of the nose. Okay, right, let's I'm going to put the black in last, I think. I'm going to go with the cold grey one now. I'm just going to start filling it all in. I don't think it's going to take very long to get this nose in. I'm just doing circular movements, just getting that colour in. Okay. Right, I've just added another pencil, as I always do. I've got the warm grey 6 now. I'm just going to start filling in the bottom part. Okay, and then I'm just going to come across here where it's still quite dark. And then over to the other nostril. And a bit down here. Alright, just going to bring a bit more at the top here. Okay, and then I've got the dark indigo. Just going to bring it over the top where I've just used the warm grey 6. I'm doing it quite lightly as well. I'm just getting a bit of blue. It's quite a blue, quite blue up the top here. I'm just putting the dark indigo in. I'm just going to go over the grey. Okay, and then I'm going to add a bit of the Damp from Blue just along the top here. Right, the cold grey one, I'm just sort of going over it. I'm just trying to keep, you know, keep it all together rather than just doing separate blocks. Just blending it in. Right, obviously that's nowhere near dark enough. So now I think I'm going to add the, so now I've got the black. I'm just going to darken up the nostrils. And this one here. Okay, and then I'm going to keep looking back at the reference photo. I'm going to start filling the darker areas in. Try not to lose that line down the middle. Now I'm using lighter pressure up the top here. Okay, and I'm just going to go over the top bit, but very lightly. I'm going to get the warm grey 6 again. I'm just going to go over what I've just done. I'm doing a bit more pressure now. Right, I'm back with the black. Just going to darken those little nostrils up. And just darken everything, especially down the bottom part here. Okay, let's try the sky blue, just up the top here. Okay, I'm going to go back with the cold grey 1. Just going to tidy it up a bit on the top here. Getting the Warm Grey 6 out again, just tidying it up. Okay, and I think that's pretty much done. Just get my mono rubber quickly. Where are you? Just tidy that bit up there. I could probably do with sharpening this, to be honest. I just got the black again. Okay. Now I just sharpened my Warm Grey 6, and I'm just going to add a bit more detail just down the bottom of the nose here on the fur. He's got some little hairs coming off here as well, just a few strays. And I'm just going to bring a bit more down here. Okay, I'm just going to add a bit more at the top here, but I'm going to use a warm, no, I'm going to use sorry, I can't speak, walnut brown. Just add a bit more colour up the top of his nose. So now he's pretty much done. I'm just going to do a bit of tinkering, just you know, look over the drawing and see if there's anything that needs improving. Okay, I'm quite happy with that little nose there. Let's add a bit here. Okay, I'm going to add Cold Grey 3 just around his nose area. Can't really see it, but it's quite dark down here. Just adding a bit of a bluey grey. black here just to darken it up in places. A bit around his mouth. You could tinker for ages, that's the trouble. So now I'm just, I just keep referring back to my reference photo, and I'm just looking between them both and seeing if there's anything that I can improve. We're pretty much there, I think. But as I say, you can just keep tinkering. I know I do, I can go on for ages. I have to make myself stop sometimes. Now the only thing I'm going to do as well is I think I'm going to add a bit more light in his eye. I think there's a bit more of a bright, you know, it needs to be a bit brighter on the eye here, so I'm going to take a bit out with the mono rubber. Just needs a, let's put that in a bit more. No, it's not going to go in, okay. Not too much, just and then a bit over here as well. I'm doing it very lightly because I don't want to take out everything I've done. I'm just gradually doing it. Clean. Okay, I'm going to get the black back out. I'm going to just gently go over here so it doesn't look like a line, just so it blends a little better. Cold grey one. Just take that into the black a little bit. I think that looks a little better. Just got the Pablo white. Just going to put this in places. Okay, I think that does look better. Okay, I'm just gonna do a bit more on the fur, so just tidying up a bit. A bit more down here just to lighten areas up.